All right.
All right. All right. All right. Well, so here's the deal. I need to expand my production facilities, and because my customer base is increasing, and as a side effect, I need a facility to do so, aka a house. And in doing so, it leaves me with different options. I don't think it makes financial sense for me to say purchase the property on my own. So there's two routes I am likely going to take. One is take on 3 roommates and of varying areas, right? Or alternatively, I take it on with potential business partners. In both cases, it will consist of individuals that at minimum do not do open crime. And if they do open crime, it would not be something that would be like, let's say, drug related, right? It's one thing if someone like robbed a bank and had a handful of bills that they decided to throw into a house. A whole nother thing if they had a fucking, boxes of cocaine sitting there, because one's got significantly more liability than the other. And that's why I want to reach out to you, Patar, and in turn Pigeon, to see if that is something of interest to you. I'm likely going to make a move in the next 24 to 48 hours. So I want to reach out so you had ample opportunity to discuss this as a option.
So you're looking into getting a house, but with partners, right?
Correct. It allows me to remain liquid while also passing on a benefit as well.
And basically, long story short, this is because you need a place where you can work, huh?
Correct. I can work 3 times as efficient in a house.
Okay. Yeah, so the apartments are nice and crammed, but a house, you got a lot more room.
Yep.
Does location matter? Since I'm guessing you're only using it for, mechanic work, right?
I mean, I may dabble in some other things. I will dabble into other things. You brought me in this room, when was it? About a week and a half ago. I understand y'all been relatively successful with your materials. However, I'm sure there's more that you're interested in down the line. A house full of brain children working together, I think, has a lot of value to it. Though I don't really know what your affiliations are, or whether you two kind of mostly work with yourself, but then have relations with others. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
So that does obviously play a big factor, right? I don't know if you guys have like daddies.
I don't have no daddy.
Let's put it like this. I mean, if you're looking for, I guess, money investment to go into a house where we can share, I mean, let's talk numbers. Well, what exactly are you looking for? How much money would you be looking for?
I was thinking a 3-way split.
Okay.
House-wise, location-wise, what kind of interests you the most?
Polito is the most interesting to me personally. That creates a bit of a budget problem, obviously, but it also adds quite a bit of security.
Mm.
Now, I'm sure
Exactly
you
what I said to you last week. Yeah, it's all down to security at the end of the day. You know, it's everyone get these thousand houses. Yeah, sure, that's cool. But in the near future, who's to say one day these Southsiders wake up and have every right to kick a motherfucker out their block? You know what I mean?
That's the thing
And
is, sorry, Pigeon.
you know, we I remember this, we you know we had this meeting last week, and we we all discussed a few things, and here's the thing. With your line of work and what I have planned and what me and Patar have planned, you know, it could work. But here's the thing. You know, let's put it like this. You know, let's say let's just say we have a house in Polito,
Mm.
and we're willing to share with you.
Mm.
Here's the problem: is that obviously it's not going to be a house with, for now anyway, just a bench, right? There is going to be, maybe in the basement, some other things may be happening. So that's where the kind of problem comes to, because obviously, with
Let's
what you
talk
just
transparently here. You want to, what, dry weed in the basement?
There might be an operation going down there, something like that, maybe.
Okay. Can we talk plainly? Do you want to dry weed in the basement? Listen, I don't give a shit if you do. It's not exactly we're not talking about like fucking cocaine right now. If you're asking me if we're planning on making guns in the future, of course that can be something that we can talk about, but let's talk fucking openly about it. Because if we, beat around the bush, we're not going to really get anywhere.
Well, I mean, let's put it like this. I mean, you're a clever guy, so without me saying anything, I mean, you probably know the answer to that. Weed, I don't know about weed, but let's just say there are things drug related that is going to be happening in the house to an extent for now anyway, if there is a house.
I got you.
Now, I'm willing to work, but that's the problem, and I don't think you will like that.
I think such a thing would. Oof. Okay, let's talk numbers here. All right, and let's talk hypotheticals. The problem that generates is as follows. Have you seen the latest power water consumption bullshit?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I have a theory that others and the state will be able to also get those numbers. Now, how they do it, I don't know. My guess is, if I were to guess here, being a lawyer and all, is that if, let's say, one of us was caught with this shit, right? Like, and I don't mean a lot. It doesn't even need to be a ton. Is that they're going to subpoena for your utility usage.
Yeah, I had this theory since day one. The moment I saw that thing, that meter.
Day one! Sorry.
2 weeks ago. I had a theory that people, the more uses that you use, the more kind of red flag it is to the company that owns the building. They might, then knock on your door and say, "Why the fuck are you using all this fucking power?" Then a week later, a fucking apartment got caught on fire. So, the power stuff is I can't wait till we start opening our letterbox or post box, whatever you fucking guys call it, and start getting electricity bills that cost about fucking $5,000 a week. Can't wait for that one. But these powers. I wonder if there's like a toolbox in the apartment where we can actually see, like who's using the most fucking power. We fucking ransack that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I am sort of that general opinion, right? Because I mean, most houses have like meters and shit on it, right? And I mean, right? Look, I'm gonna be a little bit more open about my my past. All right.
Hmm.
I don't know if you've ever heard this. But the way that I used to operate is I ran the weapons trade for roughly 3 years, undetected. All right. And a lot of that was a side effect of getting the information that others may need and contracting those things out. This is before this, others. It was something that garnered a lot of favors. I do believe that there's going to be a point in time where intelligence has significantly more value, and that dirty work and that information can be sold for a pretty fucking penny. And that's what I used to do back then. Now, I think y'all two, from the bit I've talked to you about, don't seem very far off with the similar mentality. We might not be exactly on the same page, but you're closer than I think 99% of the city is.
Hmm.
Now, does that mean we get our hands dirty ourselves? Maybe occasionally, if shit gets personal. But I do think that is why I'm reaching my hand and saying there's potential for us to do something interesting here. Let me circle back to you wanting to dry shit. How long do you think that would be necessary?
Not too sure. It's up in the air, but that won't be the. It won't be a long period. Let's put it like this. There's a lot of things cooking up here. I kind of dabbled into it last week with you. I don't want to dabble into more because it's not the fucking time. But there's something big cooking now. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm open to this, but at the same time, there's a lot of people that that I need to speak to as well, because at the end of the day, what I'm trying to build is a thing where it's all like-minded people, and a thing where down the line there won't be any politics. A thing down the line there won't be any drama. For example, one day Bob fucking John wakes up and says, "Oh my god, I paid X amount for this, so like it's this, it's that."
Oh, Nino will
what
do
I'm trying
crime
to build here is
1,000%.
with
It just doesn't
people
make RP sense to do it.
I'm not gonna do this dumb shit. Now, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying.
Are you talking about like the what is it called? The are you talking about like the what the fuck is it called? The oh my god, it starts with a C.
The fuck is that?
Oh my god, what the fuck was it called?
What does it mean?
It's from a movie with Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Keanu Reeves.
Well, what I'm trying to say, let's say we
the
do
fucking hotel. What the fuck? The hotel is like a hotel.
I know exactly what you're trying to say.
Continental. Are you talking about like the Continental? Is that what you're trying to?
No, that's not what I'm. I mean, it's part of it, but that's not what I'm saying. The bottom line I'm trying to say is, for example, let me streamline this. Let's say we all go into invest in a house together. I don't want there to be politics down the fucking line. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't want there to be politics down the line?
Yeah, like as in, one day, Patar wakes up and says, oh, I gave 80K to this house, so I should do this,
No, fuck that. That's why. Look, that's why I've got two things that I'm kind of balancing myself, is whether I want, I would not listen. I don't like politics, I just don't want to get fucked in the ass.
Hmm.
And getting fucked in the ass isn't good for business.
No, 100%.
Unless you're like a Dubai prince, in which case, that's a couple $1 million probably.
Hmm.
How much are you willing to put down if we were to get a house in Polito?
A third.
So
100K.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
That'd be a very long-term play. It'd make
mm,
a lot of sense.
I only do long term because that's the reason why I haven't bought a house 2 weeks ago in Southside when we could have, when we could have. At the end of the day, like I said, you know, crawl, walk, run, and right now right now I'm still crawling. So, yeah, Polito is definitely the play. The issue I have, let's put it like this: if it's just us three, sure, I'm down to help. That's what I do. The problem is there are other variables that I don't think you'll like.
Well, let's hear
Because
it.
I'm building something big in, I'm gonna say just very little bit. There's something building very big in Polito, very big. Something where that fucking location is gonna be in complete lockdown. So, you know, no one's gonna fuck with anyone up in Polito because of things. It's amazing how things are aligning in place. I guess things are meant to be sometimes, but
You talked to me
without
about this. The BOA.
yeah, the neighborhood watch, right?
exactly. Now here's the thing, I mean, I don't know if you have any drama with people. I don't know, because me and Patar, we have no enemies. All right. I don't know if you do.
No.
Maybe you
I
might
don't.
fucking fix guy's car wrong. He wants to fucking kill you. I don't know, but
Mm.
there are other variables to Polito, and I'm down, like I said, but without me going too much deal, because again, it's not my place to say just now, because I need to have a talk with Patar. I just don't want you to, I guess, let's say we invest in this house, down the line, you don't like a certain thing. I'm trying to make sure that
Like
you are okay.
a certain
with
thing,
everything.
like the people up there kind of shit.
Exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
listen. I don't think I've had an enemy in God knows how long, and that's the reason. I'm here to do business. You know what I mean?
I think big play here is me and Pigeon will go chit chat a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll come back to you and we'll see where things go. But
right.
I feel like with how we operate, we're kind of all on the similar page, We don't like
Agreed.
that sloppy shit,
Agreed.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Of course, if we do get a house, you obviously, might be a dumb question to you, but because obviously you don't know the kind of variables I'm dealing with in my head right now, you'd obviously want a key, correct?
Sorry,
Wow.
I've got a hiccup.
You're asking me if I want a key to a property that I've referenced is necessary to increase production lines.
Exactly. Just making sure we're on the same page here, Mr. Nino.
Pigeon, he's putting 100K into it.
Yeah, I just thought I'd fucking ask the question, you dumb motherfuckers. People are fucking stupid, right?
Oh.
How would your operation? So I think as a part of that, we would want
The
to.
reason sorry. So, the reason I'm asking is because
Yeah.
obviously security, right? The more keys, the more likely shit is going to go down.
I
So
agree.
I just wanted to make sure that obviously, if you obviously you are going to get a key if we do this. I just want to know how many keys we'll be giving out, because like I said,
I think we'd have to agree on it, the three of
Yeah,
us, if a key is given out.
Exactly,
Mhm.
because
I think the other term that I think would be agreeable is that any profit that is made inside the house, like direct profit, like would be split. And
I want to tell you. So okay, sorry,
and I think this would be. I'm going to explain why, right?
Mm.
I may believe I have the best idea in the world. Patar might think he has the best idea in the world. You may have the best idea in the world. But the thing that I've learned quicker than anything is that in this economy, it's important to work together. And a lot of things require production and multiple heads looking over things. And I think with a vested shared interest, while you may be running something, I may be running something, Patar may be running something, us equally looking over those things and having a vested interest increases how likely we are to make sure shit doesn't go sideways.
I wish I can stand here and tell you everything that me and Patar are building, this whole operation, because I think you will definitely like it.
You
But at
know,
the same time, I need to obviously talk
Yeah.
to
Yeah. Have a
people, right?
chat with him. I'm not expecting
Yeah.
y'all to pull your dick out. You know what I mean?
mm, yeah. Okay. So we'll have a quick chit chat. We'll
All right.
talk to some people. And then we'll get back to you with an answer today.
All right. Sounds good to me. All right,
Perfect.
gentlemen.
All right, cool. Nino, you take
right.
care, all right?
If you have any
Even though
questions, let me know. And like I
we're-
said, transparently, like I've got another option, which is to get a Threes company house. I haven't really decided which route to take, but a lot of it weighs on however y'all feel about this.
Yeah.
All right, you take care, Nino. Even though
All
we
right.
might need to get right back.
Yeah. What is his
Yeah,
name?
we